Okay, now I'd like to demonstrate rays, line segments, and skew lines in three-dimensional space. So let's start with line segment. Let's pick some points out. We could pick a point here. We could pick a point down there. And now let's draw a line segment. Okay, from this point A to this point B. Okay, notice a line segment has a finite length. So it does not keep going in this direction nor in this direction. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. You can see it doesn't go any further than the endpoints. Okay, does not go any further than the endpoints. So let's draw a ray, and let's draw the ray. Let's say it's going to come from point 2. So let's pick a point that's 2 on this blue axis. And let's say that that will be the endpoint of the ray. Okay, and let's say that it's going to go through this -4 point on the green axis there. So let's go ahead and let's draw ourselves a ray where the endpoint is C rather, and we've got this point as being the second point. Let's take a look at what we've got. Okay, the ray, if you notice, as we move the arrow to the right, it traces the ray all the way to the right. It keeps going and going. You can see it sort of below the plane here, and then just because the view that we have of the plane stops here, you can see the ray just keeps on going and going. So it goes forever in this direction. You see it keeps going, but when we get to point C, it stops. So this is ray CD, and this is the endpoint C right here. We do not have anything going to the left of point C. Okay. The last thing I wanted to demonstrate were skew lines. Okay. Skew lines are lines that are not coplanar and do not intersect. So let's draw a line. Let's take a line. Let's make a line that's in this plane. That would be coplanar with this point B, point D, and this and all the other points in this blue plane. So let me create E, and let me pick a point there, and let me make a line between these two. Okay, so now we've got this line EF here, and as you can tell, it is in the plane. Okay, now let's take what we wrote here as a line segment. I'm not sure if we can just change this into a line now, but let's try. Let's try to see if we can change this into a line from here to here. Okay, so now we've got this line AB and this line EF. Let's rotate this around and see what they look like. Do they intersect? Do they intersect? Does line AB here ever cross line EF here? Well, they don't intersect in the plane, right? Because these are two separate points. And if we look under the plane, we'll notice they don't seem to intersect here at all. Okay, if we go underneath, they never cross. And if we go over, it's clear this is separate from this. So these two lines here as well as here are skew lines. They are not in the same plane and they do not intersect. So that is what we mean by skew lines. So we've discussed line segments, rays, and skew lines.